So in that previous lecture, we learned that there are two different methods in Ruby. We used built-in methods. And now let's see how to create methods. So open up your Aptana Studio or any of your variety of favorite development editors. And let's create a Ruby project. Project name is Examples. Then create a file. File name is methods.rb. So when defining methods, we use the def keyword, the method name, and the parameters in parentheses. So this line is the method header. And let's do a simple one. So def hello as method name, then print hello. And sure enough, we can define methods without parentheses if no parameter is specified. So let's call it hello and parentheses. Save it and run the script, and it shows hello. So we can also call it without parentheses if the method takes parameters. So let's say that it takes name as the parameter. Editing, put statement. Now we need to pass a name as a parameter. Hello, Jack. Save it and a run, and it shows, hello, Jack. So let's call it without parentheses. Save it and run, and it shows hello, Jack. So now let's call one more with a different parameter. Hello, Jane. Okay, so we can call it as much as we want. The methods avoid repeating the code blocks and then preventing reusing the codes. So this method really only has one functionality, and that's to print some value so that it returns nil or nothing. We can optionally write a return statement. So let's return put statement as a message. Now, the hello method returns a value. So let's print a returning value. Run, and it shows a result. Okay, so let's remove the variable and then directly return the message. Run, and it shows a result. In Ruby, the last statement is always the returning value, so you do not have to use the return keyword. But it can make your code a lot clearer. So let's do another example. This time I want the method to return a Boolean value, true or false. So let's say that we want to check a number just to see if it's negative. Def is negative num. Then, if num is less than 0, return true. Else, return false. Let's call the method puts is negative 5. Run, and it shows false. So how about another example? Let's say I want to get the square of any given number. Defining square method. And we can do the calculation two different ways. Multiplying the number by itself or the exponent operator. So let's say that I want to do it with the exponent operation. So return num, exponent sign, 2. Okay, so let's call the square method. Save it and run. And it shows 81.